Today we're playing more test games of Hollow Knight Silksong Speedrunner vs. Hunters. This time the rule set has been significantly changed to balance Hunter boss arenas. Their bosses are invincible, cannot be hit for Silk, and are always in their final phase, but Hunters can leave their boss arenas at any time. Also, the Runner has accelerated progression. Each mask shard is worth double, and Silk Spool fragments immediately grant additional Silk capacity. Chat alerts have been developed to hint at the speedrunner's location, and double damage has been removed from the game. But if I die a single time, I lose the round. Can I beat Grandmother Silk while 4 Hunters try to stop me? Let's find out.
I think if someone goes to Wormways through the top.
Okay, who's going first? Me again?
I can go first this time, unless one of us want to.
I'd rather not.
Okay, I'll go first. I'll go towards Wormway's entrance.
I thought Wormways should probably be like last, I think.
Well, where did you start again?
He starts in basically Bone Bottom.
Okay, yeah. Then Wormway's entrance is like reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like this exit from Wormways to Shovel area. Like that room. So if he comes up from Wormways.
Mm-hmm.
I can head back to Dash.
Fire, why are you cheating? Can't believe he cheat as his own game.
Wow. Do you want to go next?
Sure, I can go. A lever. So that's probably the Sherma lever. Okay.
I'm gonna go straight to Mara.
Alright, so where's everyone heading?
I'm gonna go to Dash.
I think I'll
Oh, no,
try
yeah,
and drop
Wormways.
down into the Silk Spear.
Ron, are you at Wormways now?
Oh,
Oh, hi. How the hell did I get here?
how did you
don't-
get here?
what?
Oh, did you fall in the spikes on the right side?
I did, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, the hazard respawn point is
Hazard
very
respawn is really fun. It's very beneficial when you're bad at the game.
Yeah, I'll stay around Wormway's entrance. Fucking airstreams are so silly.
I love them.
He's definitely going to dash.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely won't make it in time then.
How do I even get there? I don't know.
I can't go in that way. That sucks.
Why am I
We're
following
going
this?
the wrong way. We were.
Yeah, that's like, why am I following you?
My brain saw a funny transition. Must enter.
Wait, so what's the last thing he did again?
No
No
so
idea.
he didn't.
I don't
get
think he did
Silk Spear.
anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm at VITURE Beast.
Wait, is that open?
Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
Why am I
Spellbeast Arena is fully open. Fire will never get into Wormways with me guarding it, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Why
want
is
to
that
go near
Dash?
that.
Oh,
Yippee dash.
Yay!
finally.
Pardon me.
You know, I'm normally not one to root for the enemy team, but I'll make an
But when it
exception.
gets me Dash, yeah. Oh.
Ow!
Sample text.
Ah!
Yes!
Where'd he go?
Do you think I should try making my way over there? Or
Um,
should I stay in Wormway's
you
entrance?
should probably stay there.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh shoot. Did we lose him already? Get Dash for 5 seconds, immediately start running into every single enemy. And lava. Not at Lace.
I didn't see him coming out of the elevator room back down, or the room to the left.
Could be going Hunter's March, maybe?
Yeah, I could be going for Fractured Mask now.
I'll stay at Lace then.
I'm not terribly far from Hunter's March. I could take a
Stay
look.
at Belby's. Or Lace. Stay at Lace.
Yeah, I'll stick there.
I'm going to Hunter's March right now. I'm literally right there.
At least I can say I survived a combat encounter with fire. That was not the lace lever.
He could be getting like a spool fragment or something.
Could be getting the Forge Daughter.
Yeah.
I think that's where he is. Yeah, Forge Daughter.
Oh, hello.
How many levers are in there?
Oh, no, there's only one. There's another one nearby.
He's not...
He is not over there. He is in...
Yeah.
He is in Warm Ways. We're going
Oh.
towards Craggler room.
I'm
Wow, why did Craggler immediately jump
I'm
in?
dead for me.
Yeah. Should I head over as well, or should I stay at Lace?
You should head over, most likely.
Okay.
Well, you could stay at Lace if you want to. That's not a bad idea.
I got a mass shard.
Good for
Nice.
you.
High five. Okay, I'm in long room. I'm gonna hide in the bushes. I'll never be spotted.
Bring
Good
back,
try,
bring
Fire.
back memories.
He went back towards Awesome. He just
Awesome,
opened the lever to Bone Bottom. He was trying to hide where that Rosary Rock is, like right. Oh, he's back towards it. He just left again.
Real ones remember when I was in my first Speedrunner vs. Hunter video and I stood right at Hornet for 2 hours.
True.
I'm
Which
just
way
gonna
did he
sit
go?
in tall room Shellwood and just wait.
Silk Spool.
Is he at the shop?
That's the Awesome one.
Oh, I found him. Yep. Oh, and he ran. He's going back to Bone Bottom. Okay, I lost him. Oh, he's up above. Why is this elevator so slow?
Okay. Should I stay here?
I have to stay up there, yeah.
I should probably read up on low percent so I can know
Okay, I'm coming down.
what the farming room is.
Oh, he's entering Wormways now? In Craggler room?
Okay. I'm right across from that.
Craggler doesn't just, like, destroy me.
I'm gonna wait in big room and try and knock him
Oh,
down.
dang it, I messed it up. Now I have to wait that freaking slow elevator now.
Did we get the notification for the key being used?
Yeah,
We did.
We did.
I'm in the big room. I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, fire just went through the exit to back to Craggler.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
You gotta make
I
up
see
his
what he's
mind.
doing.
You're just
He's
opening,
opening
up
the
everything.
short. Yeah, he's opening the shortcut up top, so that next time he enters Wormways, he's faster getting through. We should probably do the same. If you're in Wormways, go flick that lever. If it's not already
Luckily,
open.
his lever activation activated my lever.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, multiplayer. Don't worry, guys. The coast is clear at Lace. This brings back memories.
Wait, you can't even go up here without claw. This does not help. Yeah, that lever does not help at all.
Oh. Lol.
It might. It might in the future.
When he gets claw.
Yeah.
You never know.
Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying the game so far, but I would like to quickly pause to thank the sponsor VITURE for making this video possible. That was my head. So these VITURE Beast XR glasses are a product I didn't even know existed, and they actually blew my mind. It's a giant 174-inch 1200p screen that I've used mainly for gaming, and what makes them special is that you can still see the world around you. So you can turn around and pet the dog, you can pet the cat, and just keep on gaming. I've hooked them up to my phone and my PC so far, but you can connect them to the Switch 2, Steam Deck, Xbox, PlayStation, and more, or use them for productivity or watching watching videos, but let me show you my reaction after using these for a couple hours. It's a very large screen. You can like anchor the screen in place, so if you need to like look away because you're scared, you can do that. Or you can just have the screen like follow your eyes around. I could definitely see myself using this in bed. This would be good on like the airplane or on the bus or something. That's for people who actually go outside though. So yeah, if you're on the go, or if you just want to kind of game around the house rather than just being stuck in your office chair, this is a really good option. Of course, we have to see how Silksong performs with these. That actually looks really good. I could even like turn away from the screen and play. Isn't that cool? If these look interesting to you, click the link in the description and use coupon code FIRE for 10% off. But with that, let's get back into the video.
He's here. Big room, big room. In Shellwood, in Shellwood.
Yep.
Should I respawn? I feel like if he's already up there, there's not much reason for me to wait down
He's in
here.
toll room. Going right, shock room.
Yep.
Back to toll room. Long room, left. Going up tower. He's going up to claw right now.
Alright, I will be respawning soon.
He's on Garma skip right now. He's doing it. Pretty sure he gets claw here.
Yeah.
He got it. Go to enter Belvane. Go, don't bother come up here. Go to the entrance of Belvane. Top.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's dropping.
I'm right outside Widow.
He's going that way right now.
Okay. Oh, I see him. I'll hold down the entrance. Which way did he go? Just down. Okay, well, I think he lost us for now. Oh,
Sorry, that's me. Sorry.
there you go.
So the last time I saw him, he went left and then he went down. I'm pretty sure in the elevator. I'm not sure where he's going now.
Okay, someone stand by
He
the
could get a ton of
entrance
upgrades
there.
now. So we should have multiple
Yeah.
people at two people Belvane, and then we have 2 people roaming.
I can stay at Belvane.
Yeah, I'm also gonna say at Belvane.
I heard someone in the toll bench room.
That was me.
Okay.
Ooh, he's at the bell.
That's Greymore.
Bell.
Oh, yeah, that's Shellwood
probably.
Bell.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot Shellwood had a bell.
So that's just to the left, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's to the left.
You can go get magnetite dice.
That would be very nice. Is he really gonna spend all that time gambling though?
If nobody stops him.
I need another person here at Belvane with me.
I'm at Widow.
I'm gonna check blasted steps. Can't let him get the dice.
Soak Spear. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, you can open memory log if it's not on benches?
What?
That
That's a
doesn't
QOL
seem very
thing.
useful.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
spot something?
Mask.
Oh,
So he's definitely in bone bottom right now.
I'm falling down.
Be going to Drifter's Cloak.
I can head in that general direction.
I'll head over to Lace.
Oh my
You
god,
know
my
what?
movement is so washed.
Oh, what the heck? Why can you go this far?
What the?
Is anyone in deep docks?
I am. I just
no.
entered.
Okay.
I see nothing. Can we even beat Lace? Or can we just like walk past her?
You know,
I think we
can
can
walk.
walk past.
Hi.
Hello. Ow. Right, I forgot about the fast movement.
Lover?
We have someone at Widow, right?
Yep. Ow.
That's a lot of levers. What? Where is that?
I'm gonna head to Drifter.
I'm already on my way there.
I'm at the Seamstress. Fire's not here. I'll
Fire
stick around
physically
here.
cannot get there without going to Lace, so it's better if you stick at Lace.
Oh, did Lace not get killed?
I don't believe so.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I
No.
would have notified. I got really
What place has
confused
that many
by
levers?
Lace dying.
Maybe Greymore?
Oh, I found him! Forge Daughter, Forge Daughter, Forge Daughter.
Oh,
Okay.
Going up to Lace.
I'll make my way there.
I lost him. It's so hard to common play. I have to like hold down T.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea where he went. I know where he is. Deep Dock Spellway.
Oh. Oh, so he's probably going for fleas.
Yeah, once the
he's
second
got
way
a couple.
Entered Lace Room.
Oh, I just saw that.
I am 1 HP.
I'm here.
I'm in the.
I think he just went down into
He
Forge Daughter Arena.
hit the
Yeah.
lever and then walked out, I believe. I keep falling into the lava. I'm stupid.
Did you see where he went?
No, I lost him.
Where'd you lose him?
Like, I never saw the nameplate to make sure it was fire, so I was a little confused.
We're going to Hunter's March.
Okay.
Hard to hear that.
Yeah.
I'll stay in Lace Room.
There is an arena he could do for a Master Shard.
Yeah. Now that he has movement.
Well, he's not doing it, so.
Not a Fractured Mask.
More levers.
How many levers are in this game?
Well, I think
Too
it
many.
makes the lever hit every time that he opens one of like the repeatable levers.
Oh.
Did anyone check the left part of the Forge Daughter room?
There's a very low chance you would have gotten through after heading to the left, and I've been sticking around here.
Have we checked the Mass Shard?
I
Someone
did, yes.
that, I think.
He could have gone back for it, though, at some point. It's possible.
Yeah. Someone stay at that Master Shard, it's too important. All four of us need to camp that Master Shard.
Meanwhile, he just beats the entire game.
But he won't have that Master Shard.
True.
He'll
He'll
die.
never get 100%.
He'll die on his own.
Okay, well, he has now seen that 3 of us are here. So I'm assuming he'd rather go to Widow and fight like only Kron than the 3 of us. So it might be
Yeah.
worth for me to Death Warp back. I think I'm gonna Death Warp back.
That might be smart.
I was
You're
so
over here
slow to die over here. Can I enter from where?
Oh, you cannot. No.
You can't? Okay, I have to go around that. Alright, that's fine.
It sadly does not allow you. I tried.
There is a one-way lever where the elevator is.
We should probably keep 2 on Widow, 1 on Lace, and then another just roam.
I can stay where I am at Lace then.
Alright, well, I'm kind of roaming already.
Oh, just entered Widow.
On my way.
Should I warp over?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he in the boss fight?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
That is no shot. He's like probably like a halfway through phase 1. He'll probably end up trying to leave through top left of whatever because he'll know that people are camping right.
I will camp right just to be safe.
I will go left 1 second, spawn in 1 second.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, he's mid-Widow fight. He's gotta be really low, though. We should just sit outside of Belheart. 1 person, run back around.
Yeah, I'm at the elevator. I'm at the elevator. It's telling me to go around. I refuse.
He'll be done soon. I'm gonna go around.
I'm going the back way. It's back up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at the back entrance.
Do you see fire?
He went right.
Oh, no, I get this.
You went right? Okay.
Nope, he's still in the area.
Oh yeah, there's probably a lot that he has to do there.
Yeah, he has to actually ring the bell.
18 cutscenes.
Yippee! He's out, he's out.
Oh, he went right. He went left.
He went
Dang it,
left.
I got the freaking cutscene thing.
Yep, he just entered the lever to the left.
Dang it, I keep getting the freaking scream. He went back right. Did he go down?
Fire's in Belheart.
On my way. Going
You
left,
went
go
to
left.
I won't get in the way. He pogoed off of me!
Do we know if he's
Coming down,
in...
Belheart. I'm pretty sure. Or could be going left.
Belheart.
Again.
I
No,
think
he
I
went
saw
to
him
left. Left in big room. Did I get him?
Oh, I think we got him.
I got him!
GG.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well and that you enjoyed the video. This is going to be a spoiler wall segment, but I also want to take this time to just discuss Silksong Speedrunner versus Hunters. I wanted to make a separate video about this, but it kind of fits in here, so let's talk about it. First off, full disclosure, this video was a little rushed. I accepted a sponsorship with a sponsor that I liked back in January, and my wife and I were focused on a charity fundraiser for a couple weeks. But once that finished, suddenly it was March and I needed a video to put the sponsorship in. So usually when I play Silksong SVH, I play 2 to 3 rounds and then I pick the best one to edit. This time we just played 1. I don't feel bad about uploading this game because it did have some good moments and it shows off where we're at in SVH development. But my main concern is that I don't want anyone to think that Silksong SVH has less potential than it actually does. Everyone who watched Hollow Knight SVH from the beginning knows that it took like 5 years to get to the point that it was at. And there were a lot of stumbles along the way. For example, at one point I became convinced that hunters needed to know where the speedrunner was at all times. So hunters just had their map open the entire time and they could see exactly where I am. And that's obviously like the antithesis of what makes Hollow Knight SVH good in the first place, which is kind of like the, you know, hide and seek and where's the speedrunner going and next, you know? So Silksong SVH, it'll take some time to develop. And Architect actually gives us an insane level of customization already. We've already got like balanced boss fights. Like that was a huge hurdle in Hollow Knight SVH. Like think about Umu. Think about like THK at the end of the game. That shit was never at any point fair. Either I got like Descending Dark or Shade Soul, or I was fucked. And by the end, like when hunters were really good, I basically just had to sneak THK or it wasn't happening. Now in Silksong SVH, bosses spawn for the hunters and I can edit the FSMs so that bosses like immediately go into their final phase. And the speedrunner has a bit of an advantage in the fact that hunters can't farm silk off of the bosses because the bosses are invincible and hunter silk generation is just basically like King Soul. They have 9 silk hearts, so they just passively regenerate silk. But they don't have the advantage of being able to hit the boss and get silk so that they can heal up faster. They have to wait a specific amount of time every time they want to heal. And that actually gives the speedrunner a bit of an edge in boss arenas. Like obviously boss arenas, the speedrunner is stuck inside, so it's like, it's always going to be a choke point. And I'm going to look like with Widow, I'm going to look into making the post-fight sequence a little bit faster because it's like a bit ridiculous how long you have to wait. But making those bosses work was something we never figured out in Hollow Knight SVH, and in Silksong SVH, I feel like we're already almost there. So that's something that I think is pretty cool. Obviously, you didn't see much of it in this game, but I will tell you, like Cogwork Dancers, for example, I think those will I think that won't be too bad, like for the runner. Same with Lace, same with Grandmother Silk. Like Grandmother Silk spawns in the final phase for hunters, so like they have to deal with the boss too, and that just makes the run like a lot more fair. There's going to be more of a focus on killing the speedrunner in chase sequences, and chase sequences in Silksong SVH are a lot more fun and dynamic. Currently, the speedrunner can get away, like the speedrunner can slip away a little bit too easily, but we've already developed transitional alerts, shoutouts to Nyx for that, and that's just that's the mod that creates like a glowing object wherever you transition out of a room. So the speedrunner can't just like instantly disappear when they go into a room transition. The hunters get a bit of a signal of where you went. Now, something that's obvious is that Silksong is more of a linear game. 1 second. I've tried to address it by opening up parts of the map, and it's a little bit awkward right now, but we will figure it out to make it more reasonable. For example, those starting items like the simple key and rosaries, that's not going to be in the next game. What I'm planning to do for that is just discounting all rosary based purchases in the game. So the speedrunner still has to get rosaries, and you have the aspect of, oh, you know, like what's the speedrunner doing? They're getting rosaries. Let's go search. And then also like when the speedrunner purchases the simple key or the mask shard or whatever, the hunters get a notification and they have that information. So let me go through the list and talk about different things we're currently working on or that have been worked on that will be implemented in future games. And this is a long list already. So there's like shitloads of new stuff. Don't worry, like we're not going to completely change the game or anything. I do have a goal of making the game, you know, as similar to vanilla as possible while still being interesting. Okay, first off, shout outs to Bobby for this, the player in the game. We're putting remote players, which is players other than yourself who are connected in the same room, on a different game layer. What that means is currently other players on your screen can cause a lot of unintended things to happen by interacting with things in your world. For example, the mask shard that I collected in Wormways also was collected for Kron, and that gave away my position. And when I ran past the Kregler on Kron's screen, that activated the enemy for him early and causes him to get hit. There's also some attacks like Lace's Cross Slash that will damage you if another player's hit by it. We saw that in the first game. Elevators, they were also causing problems. That's why they were temporarily removed with the Airstreams. So we're going to be able to like add the elevators and stuff back into the game, so there's like less weird janky solutions to this issue. Next, Hunter spawn points. Okay, Bellheart, no good. Bellheart is like way too close to the mid-game action. So obviously, like you saw, I went into Widow's fight and I killed Taiga, and then he was like back in the arena like a minute later. So that's like a little bit too fast, obviously. So what I want to try doing is try a spawn point system where the hunters spawn in like a select location, which is actually going to be a custom scene. And in that custom scene, which I'm thinking I'm going to theme it around like the memory rooms. They can open up a menu in that room and select a point in the map to warp to. However, they can't choose specific points, they have to choose an area, and they will get a random spawn within that area. And the spawn timer is going to increase to compensate for that ability to choose where you spawn. So hunters will be looking at probably like a 60 to 90 second death timer as opposed to I think it was at 20 or 30 seconds. And then they choose which area to spawn in. Bellheart is not going to be an option, but like you're going to be able to choose between the Marrow, Deep Docks, Farfields, Greymoor, Shellwood, Blasted Steps, and then maybe like quadrants of the Citadel, for example. And generally the spawn points are going to be slightly off the beaten path so that you're not going to like spawn in front of anyone. Like you're not going to just spawn in front of the runner and slap them in the face. The nice thing about this system is that hunters have to make the strategic choice of where do I spawn based on what we know about what the speedrunner is currently doing. And the system can be balanced by adjusting the spawn timer and adjusting the respawn points. So I'm working on that for the next game that we play. Hunters might still start the game at Bellheart because I think it's a nice spot for them to kind of like disperse from. I don't like the hunters starting in Moss Grotto because if the hunters start behind the runner can just kind of beeline it to whatever they want to get, and they will always get there first, and it's just non-interactive. If the hunters can kind of like guess where the runner's going to go, they can drop down from Bellheart, and then you have an actual interactive situation. I'm also making some small adjustments to the player worlds, some obvious little fixes, like for hunters, the Wormway's door should have been open. It wasn't. Oops. For the speedrunner, the start point with the items, it's not meant to be like a permanent thing, as I've mentioned. In the future, I am going to just discount item costs from merchants, or maybe like a rosary multiplier. So that's just a temporary thing. And in case you were confused about the jumping out of Moss Grotto thing, that's just because Moss Grotto, I like the area, but in SVH, it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. It's just like the difference between a good Moss Grotto and a bad Moss Grotto is going to be like 3 or 4 seconds. So really, it's kind of pointless. And that's just like 2 to 3 minutes of game time every time, and the hunters would just have to wait longer, and that kind of sucks. It's a lot slower than King's Pass. I also just like Bone Bottom as a starting position, because even in the first room, you can choose to do the Beast Fly skip, or you can head right towards Fleas and all that other stuff. Obviously, repeatable levers should not have been triggering alerts. I told the dev to make all levers trigger alerts, and obviously I was not thinking about repeatable levers, so that's my bad. Oops. Oh, and Bell Beast stations. They were meant to be enabled for this game. The save file and the architect files that I gave to hunters did not have the Bell Beast active. And in order to make the Bell Beast work while the Bell Beast is still alive in like the boss fight, I've already fixed this. So I had to make a custom menu for the Bell Beast station that the Bell Beast is at as a boss fight in the Marrow. That's not something I could just do on the fly, so the Bell Beast wasn't working for this game, so we just played without it. Obviously, that creates some kind of awkward situations where, for example, I want to pivot to Shellwood to get to Widow, and I have to go through Wormways for like the third time. The kind of cool thing is that in Silksong, we already have the dynamic Bell Beast station alerts. Kind of like the dynamic stag alerts in Hollow Knight, where if a hunter is in the room with the runner, when they use a stag, they'll get a message of which destination the runner chose. If there's no hunter in the room, then you just get a generic, you heard a Bell Beast type message. So that's something that's cool. It definitely enables the hunters to chase a bit better. Because Silksong is more linear, you really have to have hunters moving around a lot for there to be interesting gameplay. Because I'm sure you definitely saw at some points that hunters were just kind of like, you know, staying in front of Wormways, staying at Lace, because that's the best thing for them to do currently. Even if they see me out in the world, I'm just going to like disappear in 2 seconds. So eventually, you know, they did kill me in Shellwood, so it's not like chasing is pointless, but I just want to reward players for roaming around and just ensure the game is still interesting. Obviously, there's things like skins and ability syncing. So making the silk skills like Silk Spear do damage, that's like on the radar for the future, but because those are more complex, and because those are like part of SSMP specifically, that may take some time. So yeah, I know we're definitely not at the level of Hollow Knight SVH yet, but we will get there eventually. I am confident. And obviously you can see like we're putting more effort into the UI and having like these solid mods as a foundation. The foundation for Hollow Knight SVH was a little bit jank because I was messing with it constantly. So the modules were held together with some spaghetti code, and I'm glad that's not the case for Silksong. So once we get things baseline figured out, then we can start going on to like the fun gimmick games like superpowers and stuff like that. And those are going to be really fun in Silksong just because of how customizable everything is with Architect. So it'll be really easy to just make custom rule sets. In Hollow Knight, I was really limited by the mods that people, like I was just using mods that people had already made to design the gimmick games. In Silksong, we can just use Architect, and that will make things much easier. Obviously, there's stuff like proximity chat as well. That's probably in the more distant future, but I would really like that eventually. But yeah, I'm probably going to take some time to develop this and make sure everything's working properly and do some more testing and all that. And once we've done that, I will grind some games until we get a banger game, and that is going to be the next video. You have the God Gamer's word. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Silksong, and I love Speedrunner vs. Hunters as a game, so I am dedicated to making this work. Anyway, take care, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.
That one was really fun.
That was good.
Goodness, the amount of thinking, like...
Hello.
Hey.
How was that?
I think just having like the Wormways and Bell Beast being fixed would improve a lot, but otherwise I think it worked perfectly fine.
Having the Bell Beast
just being
stations
able
open,
to
you
like
mean?
get out of Shellwood.
Yeah.
Or, like get out of
okay.
Bellheart without going to Shellwood.
Yeah, it would also be faster, which would be nice because it takes a little while to like navigate around if you want to switch which way you're going. How was Widow? Was Widow like too much?
It's 2 widows, so like
And is
but,
Laceborn supposed to insta-die?
Yeah, Lace kept insta-killing when we entered the room.
It's probably because it's trying to take her to the second phase, but she just doesn't have a second phase.
Lace one, okay, so she doesn't have like a second phase, but she does get her different attacks when her HP lowers. So that's what I was trying to do, but I don't know why her HP is different or something. It's like when I set it up, it was like 200 damage. Maybe it like didn't save properly, but I will put that in my notes.
I would believe it. Other things didn't save properly.
The problem with Wormways was just the simple key door, like that's still unlocked. Okay.
Not sure, but I think the jump in the tall room in Shellwood might be FPS dependent. I'll have to look into it, but I physically could. Like, do you need to use a heal to get there?
Oh, there's one where you have to like pogo from like the opposite side.
That might have been my problem. Okay, I'm gonna have to start like practicing low percent movement.
It's super unintuitive because like you wouldn't expect. Because you're trying to get to the right, but you have to pogo it from the left side and go to the right. Yeah, you pogo it from the opposite side, and it's free. Was there anything else that needs like?
I think everything else worked fairly well.
That's so weird.
not that bad.
Yeah, I was really confused about that at first too.
The one in room before Claw is also pretty difficult. You need to not accidentally kill the head guy first.
I think once things open up, like once we get to Act 2, I feel like it'll be really fun.
Act 2 will be great, yeah.
I feel like I prefer the combat in Silksong.
The combat in Silksong is very fun. Oh, is there a way to do the...
This room is like super weird. I'm actually not sure if there's a better way to do it, but what I was doing was you can like jump up to the first guy and heal stall, and it hits you like, and then you can pogo it after it hits you.
Which one?
All the way on the far left. I was actually struggling with that pogo. Yeah, you just like jump up and heal stall, and then pogo it. You can also Silk Spear to the right instead of
I know that
stalling, but
Silk Spear one.
That's weird.
It's a little bit tougher to do the Silk Spear. This pogo is, I don't know if this is, it's probably doable without any stalling, but like very difficult. Maybe not, I don't know.
Maybe with a different crest. I feel like Wanderers would be able to do that. You could do a lot of random stuff with the...
Oh yeah, Wanderers can definitely do it. I actually got Needle in this time.
I did it.
I'm so happy.
Okay. It's doable without a airstall.
You did like a damage tank?
Yeah, you do a damage tank.
Oh.
Yeah, you had to go like,
Oh, you just have to be quick. Okay. Ah.
Oh, I did almost fall here because I was not ready for the...